Hello, beautiful beings of love and light. Welcome to prayer time. As you can see from the sun outside, it is not 8:15 where I'm at. We're going to do a little bit of a pre-recording here today. Um, I have a good friend that I'm going to be spending some time with that I haven't seen in about 6 months. So wanted just to do a pre-recording on here, but my energy is going to be there, present, and this is going to be exactly as if I'm here with y'all at 8:15. So this is prayer time. My name is Joe. I am a practitioner of science of mind teaching. That's what that little RSCP stands for after my name. Basically means that I hold a higher truth, that I hold people in prayer. You know, here at New Thought Media Network, we have a prayer team, and it's full of ministers and practitioners. So if there's something on your mind that you need us to hold in prayer, please don't hesitate. Um, we take our role very, very seriously as a prayer team. So we'll hold that prayer in thought for you until we see that demonstration shown on there. Normally I like praying on something for normally twice a day for about a week or till I see a demonstration. That's normally in my where it's in my thought space on here. And if you like what we're doing here, I advise you just to click on that link here at ntmedia.org and click on that donate link. Just to kind of describe it a little bit here, because oftentimes it doesn't get mentioned. There's so many beautiful programs that we have here. From ministers talking stuff to just our midweek visioning to there's so many hours of effort that go into this network. Most of them, are just going to be out of the kindness of our heart volunteers doing what we do best here, which is knowing that higher truth, knowing that vision that we see. And, it's really important that as a network, we get that funding to stay open, to expand, to get better equipment so we can reach more souls with our message. So if you have an ability to do that, I invite you to. And, tonight's topic, I was really I've been in kind of a gratitude space this morning. So I start a new job on Monday, and my brain was really kind of thinking about, the path that we're on and how all paths lead to God. And I was really kind of thinking about in the moment as I was dropping off my old computer because I work from home. I was thinking about, what are the lessons that I've learned from this previous position? And, I really think when it comes down to it, the primary one is I have to be in spiritual alignment with my beliefs at any position I work. So if I'm being asked to be unethical or to lie or be deceitful, it's not in spiritual alignment. There's a spiritual bypass, as my practitioner friends would say. There's a spiritual bypass that's there. So there's really a call to take some perspective of the situation and really ask ourselves that higher calling on there. So I thought, what better book to really to demonstrate gratitude than Deepak Chopra's The 7 Laws of Success. So if you've never read this book before, I encourage it. I believe I've been required to read this like 3 or 4 times through practitioner studies. But today, I really kind of wanted to talk about it's something in the law of giving, which I believe is the second of the 7 spiritual laws. But this is on page 28 if you would like to look at your own copy of it, or get a copy and read what I'm reading here. But this is today's reading. It says, the word affluence comes from the root word affluere, which means to flow to. The word affluere means to flow in abundance. Money is really a symbol of the life energy we exchange and the life energy we use as a result of the service we provide to the universe. Another word for money is currency, which reflects the flowing nature of energy. The word currency comes from the Latin word currere, which means to run or to flow. Therefore, if we stop the circulation of money, or if our only intention is to hold on to our money and hoard it since it's life energy, we will stop its circulation back into our lives as well. In order to keep that energy coming to us, we have to keep the energy circulating. Like a river, money must keep flowing, otherwise it begins to stagnate, to clog, to suffocate and strangle its very own life force. Circulation keeps it alive and vital. Every relationship is one of give and take. Giving engenders receiving, and receiving engenders giving. What most must come up, or excuse me, what goes up must come down, and what goes out must come back. In reality, receiving is the same thing as giving, because giving and receiving are different aspects of the flow of energy of the universe. And if you stop the flow of either, you interfere with nature's intelligence. So that's the reading for today. And I kind of want to take it just a little bit further than what Chopra says, because I think he hits the head on it, but I think it goes a little bit beyond that in the universe. So one thing I would add to that is it's not just money that flows in that same way. We put this value, this energy, this charge behind money, but in the same aspect, our time is the same sort of flow. When we put our energy into our time, when we put our time forward, when we're manifesting our vision, when we're doing our midweek vision, or we're doing something that we want to be there, or we're putting our hearts in there, we're getting closer to God in that experience. Whether it's something that we really love to do. I love the sport of disc golf. It's one of my favorite things to do. I wish I could show you here. I have fun things at my work desk to remind me of how much I love disc golf. So I have little itty bitty discs here. But then I also have a reminder of my Midwest that I have in me. So I have a fun little disc here that has a tornado going on in the background. But the point of that is to know that we're always have that chance where we can step closer to God in what we do and what we say and what we believe, how we show form. So there's always that option that's there. So, my challenge to you tonight as we get ready to move into prayer is to really kind of think about, not just the money and the resources that you put out there, but what is my time going to? What is my time going to make the world a better place? What am I doing to plant that seed for that next generation, for the following generation? What am I doing to leave my mark? And that's something, I don't want to say the word homework. I never liked the word homework, but what seeds am I planting for tomorrow? So that is my lesson for today. What I would leave you with here. We're going to go ahead and go into prayer now. And, I just really just invite you, wherever you're at, just to take a couple deep breaths, close your eyes, and as we just get ready for this beautiful day in front of us here, this beautiful evening, this nighttime, this weekend ahead that we have. Just take a couple deep breaths. So what I know in this moment here is that I see the sun outside, the beautiful clouds, the fall air, the colors changing on the trees, the cool wind blowing. I just see so many examples of this thing called God that's in front of me. And it doesn't matter what I call it, whether I call it God, whether I call it spirit, whether I call it divine energy, nature. It doesn't matter, because it's all this part of this greater being of love and light. And it goes by many names. And I know for my mind and the mind of all that are listening to this prayer, that their energies are present, whether they're in a house, a mosque, a synagogue, or out praying in nature, maybe in a temple. I just know that all of these minds that are contributing to this creative medium, what is what is the thoughts that are in my mind, the emotions, the feelings, the happiness, the joy. I know that it's part of this divine picture. And I know that my mind is one unified with this spirit. It is unified with this creative medium. The things that I have felt, have loved, I know are part of this greater mind of God. And I know that as I get ready to say this prayer here, my mind is just filled with this knowledge of the path of God that's here. For I know that no matter where I am on this planet, I know that each day is a step closer to that divine energy. There is no separation, there's no walking away. Each day is a day getting closer to that. And I speak my word here today to end this weekday, this going towards this weekend of joy and opportunity ahead. For many, it's freedom, it's opportunity to connect with family and friends. It's an opportunity to have a community meal together, to go into reflection, to do something fun. I just know that these activities are part of the ebb and flow of the universe. For us, as Deepak Chopra said, to give is to receive. And when we are doing things that we love, when we are connecting to that energy, we're connecting to God at the closest point that we can. Our closest resemblance, our vibrational energy is closest to that divine love that exists. And in that divine love, our energy shifts. It lifts up that universe. It plants that creative seed of love and light, which makes our world, our universe, a better place. It sends that energy forward. Our energy. And our energy, as it unfolds and expands, it unfolds and changes the life of not just ourselves, but the people around us. We not only do we receive that gift of fun, of laughter, of happiness and joy, but we're able to share that as well. And in that sharing is also this close divine connection that we have. Because we're allowing others to see that divine light that we see in ourselves. We are allowing others to see that for themselves. They're seeing the child of God that exists within us as we are seeing the child of God that exists within them. And that inner beauty comes out to that forefront. I just speak this word knowing that this divine peace of this evening reverberates. It flows through Saturday, it flows through Sunday, just meant to create this beautiful alchemy of the weekend, showing form. And, I just give deep gratitude for being able to hold this space, being able to be a part of this prayer team, being able to record this prayer in a state of gratitude, being able to know this inner truth. I just am in deep gratitude. I just give deep thanks for this holiday season approaching, knowing that it's our chance to discover the true meaning of the holidays. And it's not about the receiving of gifts. It's about the gift. It's about our heart energy. It's about our energy. It's about what we put into what we receive. For when we give a gift, we are also receiving that same gift in tow. We're showing that connection to spirit. We're showing that love and light that exists within us. We're passing that energy on. And that is that great release. Just being in deep gratitude, I know nothing else needs to be said. My heart is just full of this prayer. It's overflowing. So I just simply fall into the breath. I release this prayer into the law of love and light, this universal law of spirit, knowing it to be so, and together invite us to say, and so it is. Beautiful. I'm a big fan, in case you've never prayed with me before, I'm always a big fan of the stretching. I feel like stretching is, I don't know, there's got to be some spiritual dynamic to stretching after and before a prayer. It kind of gets our body closer, and it allows us just to relax and be in the mindset that we need to be, to silence that monkey mind. So I just want to thank you guys and gals, I should say, for being with us here today on Evening Prayers. Just a reminder, if you have anything that's on your mind space that you want to hold in prayer, we're happy to do that for you. Just go ahead and email that email address below, prayer@ntmedia.org, and there's a group of practitioners who will hold that truth for you. Knowing, just how beautiful this weekend's going to be ahead, I'm just in gratitude just for being able to share this time with you all. So I just wish you the best, and I'm going to go ahead and sign off. But peace and blessings, my friends. Much love and light. Till we meet again. Peace.
New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring.